morning, everybody. My name is Sandra. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today for this week's plan with me. We're looking at the 12th to 18th of December already. I cannot believe that we're like planning for mid to end December. Like it's crazy how much time flies. So a couple of things. I meant to do this video at like 5 o'clock sharp. It is now 10 to 7 because my daughter woke up at like 4:39 in the morning and she refused to go back to sleep. So if I had snuck downstairs, she would have heard me and she would have been crying right now and up. So I had to do a sneaky maneuver and get her back to sleep before I could film my video. So I'm hoping that I don't want to rush the video, but I only have about half an hour or so. So first things first, I'm going to pull out my task card here. Now I think it's going to be this week that's actually pretty hectic, so we'll kind of go through the week as we go. First step is to review my goals. So I'm going to just get ready and pull out my task card, or my weekly compass card anyway. Pull out my holiday stickers, which includes shoveling stickers. Okay, so we're going to go to my weekly compass card, which is my page finder here. It's like this clear page finder you can get from, I think you can buy them in the starter pack. Sometimes they come with like your planner kits if you buy the planner inserts. You might even be able to buy them separate. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I did a whole lot this week, guys. I've had some really good days and then I've had some not so good days. So let's see. I haven't really had time to relax. So the one thing that I've noticed with being pregnant, I feel like this is kind of the home stretch for me. I feel like I'm losing my cool a little bit. My husband will be home in 11 days, and yes, I am counting down. It has been forever, and I've been an emotional wreck, and not by choice. I think it's just hormonal. It's baby has, I think he actually turned this morning. So at my last appointment, he was head up, and now I think he's head down, because when he moved, his whole body moved when I was laying in bed this morning, and it hurt. It physically hurt, and I think he went head down. So I'm hoping, because I'm 35 weeks tomorrow, and I will be giving birth at 38 weeks. The date is not set. Like, we don't know what inducing method we're going to go with yet. Like, we haven't been given options yet, and I'm hoping my husband can come with me to the last appointment so that him and I and the doctor can talk about it, because he's going to be there with me, hopefully. And we just need to discuss our options and find out what's best for the baby and stuff. But as far as it looks like right now, I will be giving birth at 38 weeks, which brings me to December 31st, which is crazy to me. And yes, I do know that certain inducing methods, like, it depends on how ready my body is to give birth. It depends on how long like that takes. I mean, the process could take anywhere from like a day to 2 or 3. So we'll see. But anyway, I haven't been able to relax. I haven't really been stressed. I haven't really had time to be stressed about the baby or giving birth or anything like that. I'm just going to let it go and let it flow. Because it is what it is. What happens is going to happen anyway. But it's more about my kids right now. They're driving me crazy. I'm struggling with my daughter. She refuses to get ready in the morning, like just to put on her boots and her jacket. She knows how. So she's 2. She's very independent. She's very smart. She's got the capabilities of a 5-year-old. She does 5-year-old things. She's very much ahead. And it's very challenging for me. So I am struggling with that, because she's not acting like your typical 2-year-old. She's always questioning why this, why that, and she wants to stay home by herself because she doesn't want to go and drop off her brother at school with me. So I was like, you're 2. I'm like, I don't even let your 8-year-old brother stay home by himself. What makes you think I'm going to let you stay home by yourself? And she just cracks me up. It's so funny. But anyway, so yeah, no relaxing time. My feet, I don't think I've talked to you guys since before this happened. My feet finally started to swell. I was expecting it. Oh, they have swollen to about maybe 4 times their normal size, maybe 5 times, but they are huge and I literally cannot put any shoes on. So I have some really nice wide mucklucks and moccasins and they don't fit. I'm going to have to resort to either getting a new pair of like size 10s, like I'm an 8.5. I'm either going to have to get a size 10 of a wide slipper type shoe, like those like fake, I don't know what they're called, those fake Uggs or something from Walmart, or I'm going to have to see if I can wear my husband's shoes, which I'll look like ridiculous. I'll look really weird because he wears a size 12 men. So we'll see. I don't know. But I can't walk. I can't go outside. It hurts. I've been struggling to put on my moccasins right now, and they're stretchy and they don't fit my foot. So I need to be able to put my feet up, and I haven't been able to. So I'm going to see if I can make time for that today. So relaxing is out, okay? Journal, yes, I've journaled every morning. I just have not journaled in the evening still. No bath and not really any quiet time. I had an incident last night, for instance, I was trying to finish up Wednesday, so the show Wednesday on Netflix, really good, by the way. I really enjoyed it, but it is, I was finishing it up, and my son finally got interested in the last episode. So of all episodes to get interested in, he wanted to watch the last one, and I was watching, and he was watching, and all of a sudden, he had a bowl of popcorn beside him, and he sat on it, and it went all into the couch and all over the couch. Plus the butter, plus everything. Ah. And then he finished eating it. So we picked all that up. We cleaned it up. He finished eating it, and he put the empty bowl with like the kernels and the little pieces of popcorn on the table. And my daughter's purse was wrapped around it. And he pulled on the purse, not realizing it was wrapped around the bowl, and it went all over the floor. And I lost it. Like, this is what I mean by hormonal changes. Like, something like that. It's not really a big deal. It's not enough to yell at your kid for, but I lost it. And I couldn't help myself. It's just because I have no patience. And I do know these things. Like, I recognize these things about myself as I'm going through them, which is funny. But yeah, it's been seriously difficult. Okay, so I did not add address yet. No, I did not do that. I have not called my friend. So I need to call her. And even if we don't end up getting together because things have been really rough for me, I'm going to give her a call. Okay. So with my role as daughter, so I spend time with my mom. She's been here a lot helping me. My role as mom, schoolwork. We've been focusing on my son's schoolwork. He's got a couple of tests coming up. We've been studying. He's got a spelling test on Monday, and then on, I think it's this week, Thursday. I said the 12th to the 18th. Yeah. On Thursday, he has a math test, and then Friday, they actually have like a Christmas concert thing, but it's not called a Christmas concert. It's called a holiday festival because they don't want to offend other cultures that also attend the school. So I'm sure that's pretty much seen everywhere. You're no longer allowed to refer to it as Christmas, which is, I still refer to it as Christmas because that's my background. I'm not religious, but I still believe in Christmas. So anyway. All right. So play with my daughter. Yes, I have. And movie. We did not watch a movie last week because my son wanted to have a bath instead. So we did a bath. Okay. And that's usually, it falls on his bath night. I wish I could rearrange it, but it falls on his bath night. So either we have to do a bath or we have to watch a movie. And usually he picks a movie. And then the next night he sleeps over at my mom's. And then he has a bath there. But yeah, he wanted to have a bath. So that's fine. Christmas. So wrapping, I wrapped everything. I actually got a gift yesterday from Amazon in the mail, so I need to wrap that. And then I have my nephew's birthday gift. So his birthday's on the 14th of this week too. And we probably won't, I'm not sure when we're celebrating because that weekend following his birthday, he's actually at his dad's house. So this weekend he would be with his mom, like my sister, but I don't know what she's planning. So she hasn't contacted us, which literally would be like tomorrow or Sunday. So yeah, I'm not sure. Finishing gifts. I have a couple of gifts left to purchase, so I'm not quite finished that. And that's more of a money thing. I'm just waiting for. I guess I could technically do it now. I could finish. I just have to go to the store and do it. So maybe if I have time on the weekend, I can go. Cards, I'm not going to do cards. I made an executive decision. I am not writing out my Christmas cards this year. Usually, the reason why I write them out is because we take a Christmas picture, and I did not get that because my husband isn't here. I didn't do the Photoshop thing, and I'm not going to because I don't have time. Baking. I finished the chocolate chip cookies. I finished the ginger cookies for my son. So now I have to work on, if I have time today, I'm going to work on the raisin cookies, which I usually give to my grandma for Christmas because they're her absolute favorite. And then sometimes I take some, like if we go anywhere for around the holidays, but I don't really know what this Christmas is going to look like. So I'll make raisin cookies, but I'm not going to make like a super duper huge batch. And then I just have to make my squares and my Nanaimo squares. So I'm not doing too bad. So what I'm going to do this week is work on the raisin cookies, one of the squares, and I have to purchase the rest of the ingredients for the Nanaimo bars. Okay, so I have baked, I just haven't finished the baking. Clean my house, I have not. I've been sweeping out of necessity because my tree is shedding like nobody's business. I have a feeling he's going to be like completely bald by the time my husband comes home. Like the leaves just keep falling off, and I've watered it, and I've got that stuff, like that tree stuff you put in the water to make it so they last longer. And he's just shedding. I don't know. The dogs go by the tree, and every time you touch the tree, the needles fall off. So it's been a constant, ongoing battle. Instead of hefting my huge Kenmore vacuum down the stairs, I just sweep it up. So I haven't really cleaned. But I did go through the 5 Rubbermaids for baby stuff. We did do that. I went through my closet. I moved everything. Haven't done, oops, I should be checking that off. Haven't done any meal prep. And I guess technically that's a lie because I did make stew the day before yesterday, and I put 2 containers of leftover stew in freezer containers and put them in the basement. So technically, this is kind of my mom's opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about stew being frozen. The meat was fresh, so it's not like I had frozen meat and then refroze it again after. So it was fresh beef stew meat, and I made it from scratch. And turned out pretty good too. My son actually ate it, which is a first. But usually, like my mom has this thing about stew, the texture of the vegetables and the meat changes when you freeze, right? And then when you reheat it, and it gets really like, really soft. And she doesn't like that, but I don't really mind it. And as far as I'm concerned, if I'm hungry and I have a baby, I don't care what I'm going to eat. I just want something that's quick. I can throw in the microwave, right? Or in the slow cooker or in the oven. So I'm not going to complain about it, but I have 2 containers of that. But I have to still work on a thing of chili. My mom's going to do cabbage rolls, and we're going to just buy some like frozen meals. Maybe not too much lasagna because I'm not too fond of lasagna, but maybe more spaghetti sauce because I do like spaghetti. But yeah, so you know what? I did really good at the baby stuff. The Rubbermaid containers, I went through everything. I have all of the stuff where it needs to be. I took out the container from the basement. I brought it into my closet. I moved my Rubbermaids that were in my closet downstairs, put the baby container in my closet, got all the blankets ready. The bassinet is clean. My mom cleaned it. She brought it over. It's at the end of my bed, ready to go. The little bassinet sheet is on it. It's so cute. Maybe I'll show you guys when I do my what's in my bag video for the hospital. I'm planning on filming that this weekend too. And what else? What else did we do? I organized the stuff in my daughter's room, so I have a container left in her closet too, full of baby stuff. So mostly just blankets and like bigger stuff that I don't have room for in my room. And yeah, I think we're off to a pretty good start. So now I'm just going to clean the play yard this weekend. I'm going to order sheets for that, and yeah, we're doing really well with the baby stuff. And then yesterday, I actually organized my skincare because on my bathroom, I have like a little shelf that my husband purchased and built above the toilet for extra storage room, and we put all of these little baskets from the dollar store just to organize stuff. And so one of them has my stuff. Like I've got a skincare basket, makeup remover, and like brush care stuff on in another basket, and the third one has full of hair care stuff. I would put it underneath the bathroom cupboard, but that's already full. And then underneath that, I've got my son's basket, my daughter's basket for bath stuff, and then I need to have one for baby. But right now, it's full of claws, so I'm going to move that and figure out where to put it, and just kind of dust it and like. Then on the top rack, there's other stuff, so I'm just going to go through that and organize it. But after that's done, I'll have room for baby stuff, so I can put his lotion, some bath cloths in there, and his bath soap and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to get that ready. I'll probably finish that today because I did start it yesterday. And then as for videos for CEO, I have continued to film, and I've got my Kanban board. So I'm going to show you guys that quick because it's in my bullet journal here. I feel like I'm doing pretty good actually. So these are the videos. I should zoom you out maybe a bit. Let's see. I can't. Okay. So everything that's crossed off in gray is done. They're already up. I have the dates I was supposed to film here, which never really got done. Well, some of them got done. So, I mean, some of them are done. But anyway, so these are the dates that they had to be posted for. So I have them in order here. The next few videos I have to film and complete. And then the ones that I'm currently working on, so these are the ones I have to film. I'm doing this one now. This one will be later today when my daughter, hopefully she'll have a nap. And then these on the weekend. And then these are all ones I can edit now. And then as I go, I just kind of write out new ones. So I've been doing pretty good. I still have quite a few videos, as you can see, that I have to get done. And I'm supposed to have them all done by the 20th, which doesn't give me a lot of time because today is already the 9th. And so that's like 11 days. So yeah, so I'm really going to try my best to get them done. But the next big project after these videos are all done, I have to work on my bullet journal setups because I haven't done that yet. So yeah, it's been a work in progress, it's for sure. But I have made progress, so that's good. Okay. What did I do with my new compass card? Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to set out my new one. We're going to write this out quickly, and I'll probably put very much similar stuff on here, but it might be a bit more specific because I do have certain things going on this week. I really did stick with the same things that I had before. I feel like, oh, there we go. Okay. Just had to zoom out again because it was way too big. So a couple of things I forgot to mention. Number one, on my Kanban board. So today I'm filming this video Friday. This won't be posted till Saturday morning. I did a few changes. So I canceled my Erin Condren. I've only been planning on filming my decorative Erin Condren like plan with me's. I posted them on Friday, and I was only going to do today and next Friday, and then that was it for Erin Condren because I've got lots of other videos coming out from now to the end of the month. And I went ahead and just canceled it because it doesn't get a lot of views anyway. I don't know if people are that interested in that decorative planning and like Erin Condren. And the videos are so short anyway. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to cancel it. And instead, I put my first Franklin type goal video for today. So I hope you guys, I'm going to link that video for you guys. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. What it is my Franklin setup is going to be so big this year. I've got lots of new inserts that I've collected from Cloth and Paper and from different companies over like the last year that I wanted to use some of them, but a lot of them require filling out prior to putting them into your binder for the new year. So I'm going to have 3 parts just for like goal work and filling out the inserts and filling out my business inserts and just doing all of that stuff to set it up, not even including for January, just like to set it up for the new year. So I started that. That video will be posting today, and it's not technically called like a goals part 1. It's like planner Franklin Classic Planner Prep Video 1. So I'll keep the same title, and I'll have a second one which will talk about more about goals and stuff, but focusing on my rules and values. So not so much the Franklin Covey ones, but maybe the cloth and paper inserts. And then the third one, maybe that will focus more so on the cloth and paper inserts, because I do have the yearly overview, which kind of details how I break my goals down into quarters. And I do have like overarching yearly goals, but they're more all the different projects within the overarching topics are necessary to break down in the different quarters of the year. So like whether it's a summer or spring or winter thing. So you'll see how I've worked that out in my Cultivate What Matters videos, because I've got 5 of those videos. I did not think it would take me so long to do the prep work, but it did. And then I'm still going to have to do the January goal setting for that. And because videos in December, trying to set everything up for January is so hectic. And because I need to film everything by the 20th, those videos are all going to be filmed and posted early. So not posted early, they'll still be posted when they're supposed to be posted, but I'll have them up and already scheduled, so I don't have to worry about it for later. So I've got a heck ton of videos coming, you guys, and I hope you're ready for them. So anyway, this is it for my goals. I'm going to throw this one in the garbage. So yeah, I didn't put Christmas cards on here. I'm going to dial it back a bit with that because it's not necessary. I put way too much pressure on myself, and I'm not going to do it. Just not, I'm going to say no. Okay. I'm going to put this back in my planner, and then we'll refer to my task card to see what step is next here. I am looking at 7:15, so I have about 15 more minutes left here. Okay, so we reviewed the goals. Let's take a look at the calendar. So we're going to check out the goals, the monthly calendar, the weekly calendar, and any of the master tasks that I have, and then we'll go ahead and start scheduling. So the first step that I like to do is go back to my goals just to see if there's anything I can cross off here, anything that I have done. So working on the planner setups, still working on the shopping, Christmas dinner plans, probably just going to Mundair. We might go to Red Deer on Boxing Day, but we would have to come back on the 27th because I have an appointment on the 28th. And so it'll literally be overnight and we'll be back home again. But just so my son and my daughter can see their grandpa, right? So I washed all the baby clothes. That's all done. I technically packed the diaper bag. I just have to film the video. Haven't installed the car seat yet. Planner setups, I'm working on them. They're not done yet. Goal planning is done, except I just have to do the January one. Books, I haven't read any of these books, but I have, let's see. So the 12 Habits won't get done at all. Like I haven't even started it, but I'll show you the progress I've made on these. So the thing with future boards is I've been reading, I'm not sure if you can see how far I've read here. I have been reading this, but there's a lot of homework. She calls homework in here. So all the pages that I've cornered here, they are the ones with homework. You can see here. So basically just journaling prompts and stuff. So I've been working through that and I'm almost halfway done. But I've only been reading this book at my doctor's appointments. So I do have quite a few doctor's appointments coming up. So I'm hoping I'll still finish it before. And if not, like it's not a hard read. It's pretty easy, but you have to do the homework as you go. So I earmark the corners when I'm at the doctor's office, read what I can. And then when I get home, I do the journaling prompts. And that's been working for me. As for the 12, this book is actually really good, you guys. I've really been enjoying it. I'm almost done. So I should finish this. This one will be my Maybe not my next one to finish, but no, it should be my next one to finish because this is actually pretty easy reading. It's pretty fun too. It's a pretty good book. Um, and then I've got Moon Magic, which I haven't really started on. Let me see. I don't think I started on it at all. Nope. And then, so these ones, you guys have seen me with these. I actually finished 2 books already, so I haven't even written them on here. One was called the last one I finished was The Lost Witch. Or The Lost Witch? No, that was the first one. I think it was called The Broken Witch. And then there was one right before that I don't remember what it was, but I finished 2 books already since writing out this list. The Broken Witch. Yeah, I can't stop reading them. And this is I bought 3 books at the same time after the first 2, and I'm going to see if there's any more left because I'm going to need to order the rest of them from Amazon because I've just been going through them so quickly. The pages are quite thick, so when you turn a page, it's like, oh, half the book is gone. So I don't know. They've been really good. So I've been reading for about an hour every day just to force myself to give me time to relax. So that's been working. Okay, so let's move on to the schedule here. Okay, so film New Year planner setup, still working on it. Christmas shopping, yep. Baking, yep. Bassinet and play yard, so it's mostly done. Play yard I still have to get my mom to help me with. Car seats and the strollers, still working on. I've packed those, except I haven't really packed the hospital bag yet because I still have stuff that I'm using every day. So I just have to I've got my list made so I can pack that last minute. And yeah, still working on all that stuff. So my first niece had her birthday. So I called her. Oh yeah, the Rebel Witch. That's the one I finished. And now I finished that one. So the next one I'll probably finish is the 12. And then future boards. But now I'm on, like I said, what's that one called? The Eternal Witch. So I can't stop reading those books. As you can see, I am a huge fiction reader, but I'll probably finish the 12 first. Okay, so getting into the calendar, this is where it gets a little crazy. I didn't realize how much work I actually had to do this week. So on top of all of like the stuff that is not scheduled for a particular day, I still have to do all that stuff too. The 12th, which is where we're starting. Monday, that's my son's spelling test. So all this weekend, we're just going to study like crazy. Try to study like crazy. He's got, I think it's like 16 words he has to study for. I wrote them here. And yeah, I like the new teacher that took over. He's actually a bit more specific, so it helps. Because before we just had a list of like 50 words to try to study for. And like grade 3ers don't really understand that you have to know all the words in order to like know which ones are going to pick. You do that later on in life, but not in grade 3. So anyway, so we know exactly which words he needs to study for. Monday, I have an appointment. This is just to get prescriptions. So when you have asthma or basically any condition that requires medication, if you don't have it with you when you give birth and you're at the hospital, they will give you one for free. So I just wanted to like mention that. Because obviously depending on like your healthcare and obviously depending on how badly you need it. So for instance, with me, I brought my stomach pills, which contain my heartburn, but I forgot my inhaler. And when you're giving birth, it was also during COVID. It was when I gave birth to my daughter. I didn't have COVID. I've never had COVID, but when you've given birth and you have a hard time breathing, and if you have an asthma attack, you need to have your inhaler. So they actually gave me a free inhaler, and which was awesome because I'd forgotten mine, and I didn't do it on purpose. I just completely forgot to put it into my purse. So now I carry one in my purse, one in my desk, one upstairs, one in my car, everywhere. But they're expensive. They're $100 per inhaler if they're not covered. So I do take a steroid inhaler because I've had asthma since I was like in grade 6, 7. Anyway, so I've got to get refills on my medications. And the way my pharmacy works is that if she puts all of the refills, so I get like eye drops for itchy eyes because I have severe allergies to basically everything. Like I'm no food allergies or no medication allergies, but if I get dog hair in my eyes, cat hair, I'm severely allergic to cats, environmental allergies, dust mites, anything. Basically, I need my eyes get itchy all the time and really dry. So I have special eye drops for that, which are $40 an eye drop, and they're tiny, tiny little bottle. $40 without coverage. I have nasal spray that I use to prevent me from sneezing and to clear up my sinuses because I've got an issue. And the steroid inhaler I'm at actually gives me this problem with my throat where I have to feel like I have to clear my throat all the time. And I do rinse out my mouth because it can actually give you yeast in your mouth if you don't wash your mouth out after every use. But it does eventually give you that feeling. So it's unfortunate, but I have no choice because I do have a severe problem with my asthma and I'm controlling it, but it's I have to stay on the medication. So anyway, you have to get all of them on a separate sheet because the way my pharmacy works is if you give them the entire sheet, they'll rewrite any prescriptions they currently have on file, and even if they're not expired. So I need to get my doctor to give them to me on separate sheets, and she doesn't like doing that because it wastes paper. So anyway, it's like the little things, right? The little complications in life. So I have to go to see her on Monday. And here's another change that happened. So previously, I only had one ultrasound on the 16th. Oh yeah, I don't think I updated you guys. So I had an ultrasound on the 16th and I had to cancel. I had to switch that one. Good thing I did. I actually called, I think it was yesterday morning. I called because it ended up being booked at like the south side of Edmonton and I'm on the north side. And I had booked it for the north side, but they had misheard me and booked it for a south side location. So I would have missed it anyway if I had gone, and it would have been very upsetting for me. That one was to measure the size of the baby because that will bring me to 36 weeks. And because we're concerned that the baby is already like 10 pounds. We don't know for sure, but apparently I'm measuring big and I don't want to birth a huge baby. But at my last appointment, which was here on the 5th, she sent me for a non-stress test because I mentioned the baby hadn't been moving as much as normal. Everything happened to be fine, but the baby is moving. I've been so busy on my feet that I haven't really noticed it. And they said that you have to do kick counts, but you have to sit in a dark spot for like an hour and count how many kicks you have. But I can't do that because I've got a toddler and I'm always running and busy doing stuff because my husband isn't here and I literally have no choice. Like I have to do that stuff. I can't just sit on my butt for however long and do that. Even if it does come to the health of my kid, like I literally have no choice. But everything was fine. Everything is great. He moved a lot, and yeah, everything. I don't know. It was interesting anyway. So what I did, my doctor also said that she's concerned with how much fluid I have around surrounding the baby. So she said book an ultrasound sooner, cancel the one on the 16th, and move that one to the next week when your husband is home so he can also see the baby. So I have this one booked for the Tuesday after. It's 8:45 in the morning. So as soon as I take my son to school, I have to book it to the ultrasound place, get that done. On the Wednesday is my nephew's birthday, but we probably won't celebrate it if my sister does it on the 10th or 11th, or it might not be. I don't know. He might not actually have a birthday party. Like I feel bad because he'll be at his dad's on the 17th and 18th. So I don't know about that. I'll have to talk to my sister. And then Thursday, it's payday, so I'll be doing all the regular videos like the budgeting and the Franklin video. But it's early dismissal for my son, and then he also has a winter, like I was saying, the winter festival from 6 to 7:30 that night. And I think my daughter, because she's 2 and she doesn't get out much to see other kids, I think she'll get a kick out of attending that with me. So I'm gonna go take my son and her, and we'll go back to the school to do that. And then on the 16th, he actually has his unit test for math. So we'll study for that. Hopefully the teacher will give us like his duotang early, hopefully. And then that day is recycle. So I don't have to worry about taking out any of the garbage and stuff. So, and then that brings us to Saturday and Sunday. So far, I don't have anything going on those 2 days, which is good. And then maybe I can get more baby work and baking done. So those are the two main things because Christmas shopping is almost done. So yeah, I'm excited. I do have things under control. I have been getting stuff done. It's just been a lot. Okay, so then my list is on the other side, Videos I'm not too concerned with because I do have my Kanban board. Yeah, the diaper bag is packed. I just have to pack my hospital bag. The dogs, I have to bathe the dogs, and I'm thinking of trimming my other dog because he looks like a little lion, and his fur won't wash proper. So I think I'm going to trim him in the bathtub first, but I have to wait till my daughter's sleeping one night. So I'm not sure if I'll do that on the weekend or what. But I do want to do that soon because it's been on my list for a while and I just haven't done it. Oh yeah, I went through my daughter's toys the day before yesterday too. So my mom was here. I went through everything and I threw out tons of stuff. So that's done. Thank goodness. I organized my skincare so it's off the bathroom counter and in my little bin. And then today I'm going to set up the bath space for baby. So that'll just be like making room for his little bath stuff. And yeah, I haven't even thought about doing the makeup stuff. So I might clean my makeup off my counter and just give it a nice wipe in the meantime and then maybe start to go through it. Because even if I just go through it, if I don't get the chance to clean it, I should still have time. But once the Christmas shopping and wrapping is done, I should have more time on my hands. Okay. Wow, I've talked your ear off. As for weekly stuff, this stuff always gets done generally. I didn't do my blogs this week, so that's something I might try to tackle today. Dog's bath, yep. Makeup organization. I organized my skincare. I didn't do the Erin Condren video. I filmed that video. Did that one. I did the first one there. So I just have to concentrate on the bullet journal ones after. Okay, and then storage. I don't know what I meant by that, but I think I got that done. And meal prep, I still have to do that. So yeah, we never wrote letter to Santa. It's too late now. Never wrote the letter to Santa, but I'm not going to mention it to my kid, so I don't think he'll remember because my son likes to write a letter. And if you send it to the North Pole, somebody actually responds to you. But we never did that this year, but I think I have a pretty good excuse. I lost track and I forgot, but I'm pregnant, so that forgives everything. So anyway, okay. I'm going to copy quite a few of these things over for this week again. So I'm just going to plan for the week now because if I don't, I'm not going to get this video done. We're sitting at 7:30. I got to get going. So I'm going to pull this out. We'll do some decoration. You guys will see how I plan. I'm not using a kit this week. I'm just going to use some Happy Planner stickers and some washi tape from Simply Gilded. I'm going to go back to the month. Got my stickers here. Washi tape. I have some of my stickers. So I've got my countdown. I've got a countdown from the Prairie Planner. I've got the holiday bucket list from the Prairie Planner, my pregnancy sheet, and then my shovels. Although my mom shoveled the other day for me because it's getting hard for me to do anything. Okay. And then the one thing I do want to do, if my husband comes home on the 20th, if Santa's still available, it might be busy at the mall, but I still want to get a picture with my kids visiting Santa. So I think that's important to do. Even if we don't do the writing to Santa, I want to get a picture of them. Okay. I'm going to get started now. Okay, guys, so it is like 7:50, so I have to book, I have to go. But I just wanted to show you what I did. So I decorated with all Happy Planner stickers. Actually looks pretty good. I used some Simply Gilded washi here. I actually am pretty happy with this. And the only thing I would maybe do is add some at the top here, or like at the bottom, just to kind of balance it, because you always want to balance your spreads just to make it look even. And yeah, otherwise I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And I wrote down all of the tasks I have to complete this week. There's still quite a few. I did not put my videos on here because not only did I didn't really forget. It looks really busy when I do that, but I might go back in and just put like a little YouTube sticker and pop it in there. Or maybe I'll just like write the little play button with my pen. I didn't put my blog titles because I didn't want to spend time looking for it. And then as things come up, so there will be some videos, which I didn't write here, but there'll be videos throughout the week. Like I'll basically look at my Kanban board and then kind of see where I can fit them in and where I can film. So I'm not doing stickers. These are the last blogs I'm doing this week. So I'm going to do 2 today if I have time, and then do these 2, and then that's it until like probably February. But like I said, I'm caught up till April when I'm done those, so I'm okay for that. And Saturday, I don't really know if there's anything going on. So what I should do, just in case I do have stuff to do, I'm going to put a sticker just so I have room to write on it, and I can put my plans in as I go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join my channel, and click on that bell button, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, friends.